Let's start with an easy one. Put a finger down if you've ever pulled an all-nighter and stayed awake for a full 24 hours. Maybe it was for a project, a road trip, or just binge-watching your favorite show. Next up, who loves pizza a little too much? Put a finger down if you've ever eaten an entire pizza by yourself in one sitting. No judgment here. Put a finger down if you've ever grabbed the mic and sang your heart out in front of a room full of strangers at a karaoke bar. Bonus points if you were off-key. Put a finger down if you've ever watched a viral dance video and thought, I can do that, and then tried to learn the moves. TikTokers, I'm looking at you. Put a finger down if you've ever sent a text to the wrong person and then frantically tried to unsend it or explain the mix-up. Oops. Put a finger down if you've ever jumped in the car with friends or family and taken off on a spontaneous road trip without a set destination. Adventure awaits. Put a finger down if you've ever dozed off in a public place like a park, library, or on public transportation. Sometimes you just can't help it. Put a finger down if you've ever braved a roller coaster ride. Whether you screamed the whole time or had your hands in the air, it counts. Put a finger down if you've ever made a prank call to someone just for laughs. Remember those days before caller ID made it tricky? Put a finger down if you've ever experimented with weird food combinations, like dipping fries in a milkshake or adding hot sauce to something sweet. Culinary creativity at its finest. Put a finger down if you've ever had an unconventional pet, like a reptile, bird, or even something exotic. Tell us about your unique animal friend. Put a finger down if you've ever found yourself completely lost in a city, wandering around trying to find your way back. Google Maps to the rescue. Put a finger down if you've ever packed up a tent and supplies and gone camping in the wilderness. Nature lovers, this one's for you. Put a finger down if you've ever dressed up in a costume just for fun, with no special event or holiday as an excuse. Sometimes you just need to be a superhero. Put a finger down if you've ever thrown caution to the wind and danced in the rain. It's like a scene straight out of a movie. Put a finger down if you've ever attempted a handstand or cartwheel, whether it was a success or a hilarious fail. Put a finger down if you've ever had your 15 minutes of fame by appearing on TV or the radio. Tell us what it was for. Put a finger down if you've ever saddled up and gone horseback riding. Yeehaw! Put a finger down if you've introduced yourself to someone and then immediately forgotten their name. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Put a finger down if you've ever seen a wild animal and tried to pet it. Maybe it was a squirrel, a stray cat, or something more exotic. Put a finger down if you've ever been part of a flash mob. Dancing in the streets with a group of strangers is always a blast. Put a finger down if you've ever taken a dip in the ocean. Whether you surfed the waves or just waded in, it counts. Put a finger down if you've ever pulled a prank on someone, whether it was harmless fun or a well-executed practical joke. Put a finger down if you've ever had an embarrassing moment in public, like tripping over nothing or saying something awkward. Put a finger down if you've ever had a crush on a character from a book, movie, or TV show. We've all been there. Put a finger down if you've ever taken advantage of a windy day to fly a kite. It's such a simple pleasure. Put a finger down if you've ever taken on a do-it-yourself project, whether it turned out amazing or ended up a Pinterest fail. Put a finger down if you've ever expressed yourself with a tattoo or piercing. Share your stories behind them. Put a finger down if you've ever met a celebrity and taken a photo with them. Who was it? Put a finger down if you've ever ventured into the great outdoors and found yourself completely lost. How did you find your way back? Put a finger down if you've ever tried your luck on a mechanical bull. Did you hold on for dear life or get bucked off immediately? Put a finger down if you've ever been on stage, whether it was for a play, a concert, a speech, or a talent show. Put a finger down if you've ever marched, danced, or ridden on a float in a parade. What was the occasion? Put a finger down if you've ever taken the plunge and dyed your hair a wild color like blue, pink, or green. Put a finger down if you've ever gathered your friends or set up a tripod and had a photo shoot just for fun. Put a finger down if you've ever played Truth or Dare and had to reveal a secret or do something silly. Put a finger down if you've ever taken a chance and gone on a blind date. How did it go? Put a finger down if you've ever left the house wearing 2 different shoes by mistake. It's a fashion statement, right? Put a finger down if you've ever ruined a serious photo by making a funny face at the last second. Put a finger down if you've ever danced like nobody was watching, even if you were in a public place. Let loose and have fun. So, how many fingers did you put down? Share your score in the comments. If you had fun, like this video, subscribe for more and hit the bell for updates. Thanks for watching and see you next time.